Hi there, welcome back to my channel. The Surface Pro 6 was released in 2018 and was a natural successor to the Surface Pro lineup released 1 year prior. The Surface Pro 6 boasted a 12.3-inch pixel sense display, an 8th gen Intel i5 quad-core processor, and 13.5 hours of video playback. What I really wanted to find out was how it compares to a laptop released 5 years prior, the Microsoft Surface Pro 3. Now while this might seem like a massively unfair comparison, the Pro 6 hasn't seen much of an update from its older iteration released a whole 5 years ago. When comparing the two side by side, many things remain the same, most notably the port selection on the device. Both boast a full USB 3.0 port on the right side along with a mini display port and the proprietary charging port. On the left side, you can find the headphone jack. The speaker grills are forward facing and they flank either side of the screen. When something is broke, you don't fix it. The new design of the Surface Pro 3 was outstanding and ahead of its time back in 2014. But we're in 2019 now and the features that come as standard on many lower end budget devices are missing on the Surface Pro 6, which was only released a year ago. Some of these features include the addition of Thunderbolt 3 ports. These allow for connection to multiple 4K external monitors or to connect to an external GPU to improve processing power for gaming and generally anything GPU intensive. If they knew they weren't going to include a Thunderbolt 3, a USB-C port would have been very helpful. USB-C would have been a preferable option for charging, as increasingly more devices are using this. This means that you'd only have to use one charger for multiple devices. USB-C also allows you to present video to one 4K monitor. It seems the only benefit the Surface Pro 6 has over the Pro 3 is its superior processing power. But that's expected. The Pro 6 is a far newer device with an 8th gen Intel i5 processor, while the Pro 3 is still rocking an Intel i5 4th gen processor. But rather well, I must add. I made a review of the Surface Pro 3 a few months back and it surprised me how well it's held its own over the years. I think it's worth a watch. Links will be in the description. The Pro 3 continued to impress me when I tested it today. You can still do some light gaming on the device. It ran Asphalt 8 well, the display is still magnificent. It was able to play back 4K video in Adobe Premiere, and whilst there was stutter and general janky playback, after some time the footage playback was good. I would recommend, however, sticking to 1080p editing on such an old device, as I wasn't able to add any effects. This was just a cut and stitch job. The Pro 6 is a much more capable device, able to play 4K video without any issues and render out 5 minutes of 4K in 11 minutes. The Pro 3, however, did it in 25. Not bad. 4K isn't recommended for an old tablet though, but not bad at all. The Pro 6 is merely just a Pro 3 on steroids. Really weak steroids. If you need power, go ahead, go for the newer model. The processor is going to be more powerful and more capable, but that's really the only benefit you're going to be getting. Obviously that's probably key for most people. But if you need a device just to surf the web, watch a few videos on YouTube, the Pro 3 is honestly the winner in my books. The improvements aren't significant enough to make the Pro 6 an outright winner. So if you're strapped for cash, the old Surface Pro 3 is the way to go, but no older. Surface Pro 4 would be even better for productivity and power. These can be easily found online. I've included some links in the description below. The Surface Pro 6 is best if you want something recent but not the latest. However, you will be missing out on the latest features that come as standard on most tablet PCs. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe.